Hello, welcome to the fifth video on ecotourism. I'm Omar Mohammed from the Department of Biological Sciences, Bauchi State University, Gado. In today's video, we are going to talk about a unique group of animals called ungulates, which play a vital role in the food chain and the food web in all the wildlife or the national parks we've mentioned, both in Africa and in Nigeria, in the sense that every the big five we've mentioned, which includes the lion and the leopard, which are carnivores in nature, they depend heavily on the ungulates as their source of nutrition, while the rhinoceros and the Syncerus kapha or the Syncerus nanus all belong to this particular group. The only animal in the big five that does not belong to this group is the elephant, despite the fact that it also has the two. So now the question is, what are ungulates? Ungulates are also known as hoof mammals. These are mammals that have hoof on their toes, and they are divided into two categories. But before we're talking about the division, a quick definition of mammals. Mammals are organisms that feed their young ones with milk from the mammary gland. And now these ungulates are divided into two categories: the even-toed and the odd-toed mammals. The even-toed, sorry, ungulates. The even-toed ungulates belong to the order Artiodactyla, while the odd-toed ungulate belongs to the order Perissodactyla. So now these two important orders are basically subdivided into several families as presented below. Now, this particular flow chart shows how ungulates are divided into two orders, and the orders are divided into various families. Now, let's look at them closer. Now, this is ungulates divided into two, Artiodactyla and Perissodactyla. Now, Artiodactyla, which is the even-toed ungulate, is made up of several families, and one of those families, these are basically the four families that are basically common in Africa, and the first one is the Hippopotamidae, which include the hippopotamus with the scientific name Hippopotamus amphibius, and this one, which is the Soidae, the family Soidae, the family of the pigs, and the warthog belongs to this particular phylum, which is the Phococeros aethiopicus, and another family called the Camelidae, which belongs to the camels. The Arabian camel is a typical example. The Camelus dromedaris, and of course we have the Bovidae, which belongs to one of the most common group of ungulates in Africa, which include the cattle, the goats, the sheep, the ibex, and the common goat, which is the Capra hicus. So now to the next order, which is Perissodactyla, it is divided into two families, which include the Equidae, which is the family for donkey, the wild ass, the horse Equus ferus, and the Equus caballus, and the other family is the family for the Rhinocerotidae, which the rhinoceros belong to the Diceros bicornis. Now, this Diceros bicornis is the black rhino. Other examples include the white rhino, which is almost going into extinction. So taxonomy is very, very important when talking about wildlife conservation, typically, most especially when talking about ecotourism, because it gives you an insight in how where they belong to in the phylum Chordata. So that's all for today's video. Cheers, see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and watch the other videos.